All right, here we are, part 3 of answering your questions on my Q&A page on my YouTube channel. I have 3 questions. What's your favorite Squid Game character? Pick one. Gi-hun, of course. If you had a fight with Minsu, but he's on drugs and he might see you as Namgyu, do you think you're cooked? I don't think I'm cooked, no. And I know I sound cocky, but I genuinely don't think I'm cooked. I think I can take Minsu in a fight. I know I sound cocky. Let's move on. Which Squid Game character do you hate? 100, 044, 101, or 212? Just whoever Im Jong-dae and the Shaman Lady is. I don't remember them by number. What's your top 10 favorite Squid Game characters of season 2, 3? Please, if Namgyu isn't there, I'll cry. Namgyu isn't there. I don't like Namgyu, just right off the bat. Gi-hun, Saebyuk, Thanos, Salesman, fucking the Frontman, Junho. Off the top of my head, Ali, Ji-young, Hunju, and Jinhee. Those are the 10 that come to my mind. I'm probably forgetting a few. Sorry if I am. Will you be doing content like you do, but with other series? Yeah, eventually I will. I know, again, I spoke about my other video, how people think I'm milking Squid Game. It's just what's hot right now, and I love the show a lot, so that's what I enjoy doing, but eventually I will move to other stuff. So here are my top 7 questions for you, super kind sir Max. Would you rather help Jinhee cross, or make Myunggi a good guy? I'd rather help Jinhee cross. Neither of their deaths were sad, no comment. Will there be other content? Yeah, like I said in my other question, there will be eventually. The top 10 games from Squid Game I'd survive. Off the top of my head, I think I'd survive Red Light, Green Light, Mingle. I think I'd also survive the Jump Rope game, Sky Squid Game, and I think the 6-legged marathon. I mean, I think those are the 5 off the top of my head I'd survive. I'm not gonna survive all 10, so just like, or all of them, that's for sure. I definitely wouldn't survive at Glass Bridge or Marbles. Many players survived. I think Hunju, Yongsik and his mom Gunja should have survived. And of course Jinhee. Those are the only ones I think that really deserve, the only ones we actually liked. Oh, and also Junbae. What players would I fuck up in hide and seek? The Shaman Lady and Player 100 are easy kills for me. I would have no problem or guilt stabbing them. I know I'm saying this as a person who's never killed a person. Of course we'd all have trouble trying to murder another person. But anyways, don't worry. I'm not on my high horse, guys. I'm not a cocky guy. But anyways, who is your favorite character in Squid Game based on how funny they are? Easily Thanos. I mean, Thanos just had the best one-liners. He was really funny to watch. And I liked watching him whenever he was on screen. My favorite movie is probably, like I said, The Dark Knight. My favorite song is probably... It changes every few months, but Icon Love Scenario has been stuck in my head just on repeat. Sarangu eta uriga mana. I don't speak Korean, so sorry. And my favorite color... It's not considered a color, it's a shade, but black. Black's just so versatile and it looks good with every outfit. Have I seen All of Us Are Dead? And if so, who's your favorite character? I'm sorry, I have not seen that, and I probably will get to it one day, but I haven't. What was the funniest scene in Squid Game any season? That's a good question. Call me a psychopath, but I could not stop laughing when Thanos got stabbed in the neck with a fork. I know it was meant to be bloody and scary, but it just looks so goofy. It looks so dumb and the blood looks so fake. Again, maybe I'm psychotic for finding his stabbing hilarious, but it just looks so stupid. What Squid Game would I be most good at? I would honestly have to say the jump rope. I mean, I've done jump rope several times. If you're the least bit physically athletic, you could jump. I know I'm underestimating and undermining the challenge. I'm sure it might even kill me, but that's just what I think off the top of my head. What did you think of Squid Game Season 3? For me, it was terrible. I didn't think it was terrible. It was still enjoyable to watch, but they definitely did fumble it, and it could have been a lot better. Hey, why do you love the recruiter so much? He's evil. Okay, just to be clear, I don't love the recruiter. I love his actor, Gong Yoo. He's fantastic. Even though I haven't seen too much of his work, Squid Game and Train to Busan, they're both enough to make me love him. He's a fantastic actor with range. And I'm sure if I see more of his shows and movies, I'm gonna love him even more. Will you stop making Squid Game videos? I mean, as long as Squid Game's relevant, I'm probably going to continue. Like I said, eventually, over time, they will get, there will be less and less. But for now, I love it. How'd you feel watching the last season of Squid Game? Sad, happy, disappointed? By the way, please don't stop making content. Your channel's my safe space. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my videos. But the last season, like I said, was underwhelming. I still enjoyed it, but it definitely wasn't good as Season 1 or Season 2. Are you happy with your channel? Absolutely. I mean, like I said, I started it in 2014 when I was 11 years old, thinking I was just like, I was gonna make it big by posting random BS, and of course I didn't. And then 11 years later, I decided to start posting Squid Game videos, and here I am at 33,000 subscribers. You know, I couldn't be more thankful for that, and I'm really happy, and they're gonna continue. What's my favorite country? Oh god, I think it has to be Japan. I've been there 3 times and it's amazing. Runner-ups would have to go to Malaysia, Singapore, UK, and South Korea, and France as well. And I call me a glazer. The United States is also great. I'm from Canada. People think I'm American, but I'm not. I'm Canadian. I'd love to live in the U.S. one day, but I think number one for me is Japan. If Sabyuk was your wife and she cheated on you, but she wants you back, would you want her back? Okay, look, I know she's attractive, but she's not attractive enough to take back if she cheats on me. A cheater's a cheater. They don't deserve you. Again, she's really, really cute, but she's not cute enough to the point where I'm just gonna let her walk on me like that. Who would win in a fight? Salesman or Gi-hun, or Frontman and Thanos? I think I'd have to say Salesman's beating Gi-hun because Salesman's a strong fighter. And of course Frontman's beating Thanos. Hi, why is your name the same as me? Because my parents named me that. What's your favorite Squid Game player? What's your least favorite Squid Game player? What's your favorite show? What's your favorite food? What's your most favorite scene from Squid Game? Favorite Squid Game player is of course Gi-hun. I know I'm basic, but yeah. My least favorite is of course Im Jong-dae. He's just ugly and unlikable. My favorite show, as of right now, is Squid Game. Okay, it's just such a good show. My favorite food has to be... Oh god, everyone makes fun of me for it, but popsicles. It's just such a good snack. Like, especially like rocket pops and stuff. I'm kind of addicted to those, and I have like 2 of those a day. And my favorite scene from Squid Game is probably that whole bathroom fight, because Thanos gets hilariously stabbed in the neck with a fork. I know it wasn't meant to be funny and call me psychotic, but it was just so stupid to watch, and that's why it made me laugh. My favorite character from each season, season 1, Ali, season 2, Thanos, season 3, I would have to say the front man. How much longer are you going to keep making the Squid Game videos because I'm loving them? I'm glad you're loving them, but probably until Squid Game eventually dies down. What would I do if I was in Squid Game and do I think I could win? I just try to play and make as much, friends as I can. I don't think I'd last that long, unfortunately, being realistic, but I just try to make the best of it if I did. What is one Squid Game character I'd marry? Kang Mina.